Have you ever wondered how a camera takes picture? You press one small button and boom, a moment is saved forever. But what really happens inside your camera? Is it magic? No, it's just light, science and little smart technology. Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. First, think about your eyes. Your eyes and camera work almost the same way. Your eyes see light. A camera also see light. Without light, you cannot see anything. And without light, a camera cannot take any photo. So light is the number one thing a camera needs. No light, no picture. Now imagine light bouncing around everywhere. Light hits objects like people, trees, cars and buildings. Then that light bounces back into the camera. This bouncing light is what carries the image. So when you take your photo, you are not capturing the object itself. You are capturing the light coming from it. That's the first big secret. A camera captures light. Next, let's talk about the lens. The lens is the glass part at the front of the camera. It looks small, but it has a big job. The lens collects light and focuses it. Think of it like a magnifying glass. If you use a magnifying glass under the sun, the light becomes sharp and focused. That is exactly what the lens does. It gathers light and directs it to one point. Without the lens, the image will look blurry and messy. So the lens makes the picture clear. Now, after the light passes through the lens, it reaches something called the sensor. The sensor is like the brain of the camera. In old cameras, they used film. But today, most cameras use digital sensor. This sensor is very important. It captures the light and turns it into information. You can think of the sensor like a solar panel. A solar panel catches sunlight and turns it into electricity. The sensor captures light and turns it into a digital data. This data becomes your photo. So, no sensor, no picture saved. But wait, if light keeps entering all the time, won't the camera always be taking pictures? That's where the shutter comes in. The shutter is like a small door. It opens and closes very fast. When you press the button, the shutters open for a tiny moment. Light rushes in, then it closes quickly. That small amount is when the picture is taken. If it opens fast, you freeze motion. If it opens long, more light enters and moving things look blurry. So the shutters control time and how long the light enters the camera. Next, we have aperture. Aperture is a small hole inside the lens. It controls how much light enters. Think of it like your pupil. When you are in bright sunlight, your pupil becomes small. When you are in the dark, your pupil becomes big. The camera does the same thing. Small hole is equals to less light. Big hole amounts to more light. So aperture controls brightness. If your photo is too dark, open it wider. If too bright, make it smaller, easier. So far, we have three main controls. Aperture controls how much light. Shutter controls how long lights enter. Sensor captures the light and saves the image. These three work together like a team. If one is wrong, the pictures look bad. But if they balance well, you get a perfect photo. Now, let's talk about focus. Have you noticed sometimes photos look sharp and sometimes blurry? That is focus. The lens moves forward and backwards to find the sharpest point. When it finds it, the image becomes clear. Modern cameras do this automatically. They use autofocus. The camera quickly checks the screen and adjusts itself. That's why you hear small sound when focusing. It's the lens moving, trying to make your picture sharp. Next is something fun, the colors. How does a camera know colors like red, blue and green? Inside the sensor are millions of tiny points called pixels. Each pixel records light. Some pixels detect red, some detect green, some detect blue. When combined, they create all colors you see, just like mixing paints. Red plus green plus blue amount to any color. That's how your camera captures beautiful, colorful photos. Now, let's talk about megapixels. You hear this word a lot, but what does it mean? A pixel is a tiny dot in your image. More pixels mean more details. So a 20 megapixel camera has 20 million tiny dots. More dots amounts to sharp images. But remember, megapixels are not everything. Light and good focus matter more. Even a high megapixel camera takes bad photos in poor light. So don't be fooled by numbers only. But what about videos? How does a camera record video? Simple. Video is just many pictures taken very fast. For example, 30 pictures every second. When played quickly, they look like motion, like a flip book. So video is just photos moving fast, nothing complicated. Finally, everything is captured. The camera saves the file. It turns the light data into a digital image. Then it stores it on your memory card. That's why you can view it later on your phone or computer. The camera has already done the hard work. All you see is the final picture. So let's quickly recap. Light enters the lens. The lens focuses the light. The aperture controls brightness. The shutter controls time. The sensor captures the light. The processor turns it into an image. And the memory card saves it. That's it. That's how a camera works. No magic, just light, timing and smart technology. Next time you press the camera button, remember, you are not just taking a picture. You are capturing light, freezing time and saving a memory forever. And that's pretty amazing. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.